Can you describe what the expression on your face is at this point?
Just pure shock.
What was that face? Why were you making that face?
It's because I saw the knife.
All right, move forward. Stop. Is that the step you took forward to grab Ryan Nelson?
Yes, it is.
All right, keep going. All right. We stopped at 2652 for the record. Now, when you saw the knife, which hand was he holding it in?
His right hand.
All right. Did you, as you were standing there, did you see him strike anybody?
I did not see him strike anyone, but I heard it and I watched her stumble backwards.
All right. Were you looking at the knife when that happened?
I don't know exactly what I was
Sorry.
looking at.
Sustained.
Where were you looking at the time that you heard what you thought was a punch?
I really don't know exactly where I was looking.
But fair to say you were not looking at the blonde lady?
No, I was not.
I believe you testified. Okay, strike that. After you heard something, did you see the blonde lady have a physical reaction to what you heard?
Yes, I saw her stumble backwards.
All right. Did you see whether she ever went down in the water?
She didn't like fully fall down. She like stumbled back and kind of like caught herself.
All right. At that point, what did you do?
I don't really know.
All right. Did you see anybody strike Mr. Miu?
I didn't really see the strike, but I did see Mr. Miu fall.
Did he fall in the water?
Yes, he did.
Do you know whether or not he still had the knife in his hand at the time that he fell?
Do not.
Did you see anybody else with a knife?
No.
Did you have a knife?
No.
Did you go over to where Isaac had fallen?
Yes, I did.
What did you do when you got over there?
We picked him up and brought him to the shore.
Were you able to see that he had a significant wound?
Yes, I was.
Where was his wound?
He was on his chest.
What did you do to assist Isaac?
I tried my hardest to stop the bleeding.
Did you bring Isaac over to the shore?
Yeah, with Alex's help.
At some point, did some folks stop to help?
Yeah.
After they stopped to help, well, let me ask you this. Did you have a phone on you at the time?
I think my phone was in his bag.
All right. Did you use the phone?
No. Or, well, oh, yeah, I did. Well, eventually I got my phone back and I ended up calling his mom.
All right. Did some police officers eventually show up on the river?
Yes, they did.
And was Isaac eventually taken off the river?
Yes, he was.
Did you follow him up?
I did, yes.
Did they eventually put him in an ambulance,
Yes, they did.
take him to the hospital?
Yes.
And did you follow?
Yes, we did.
So did he or did he not tell you that he was looking for a phone?
I don't recall him ever saying that. No.
Okay. Is your memory better today or is it better on the day of the incident?
I'd say it's better today.
It's better today, almost 2 years later.
Feel
Yes?
like- yeah, I've been able to think about it a lot.
Okay. Well, in between the time of the incident and today, do you ever reach back out to law enforcement to make any corrections that you might have had?
No, I'm pretty young. I wouldn't have known how to do that.
Okay.
Still wouldn't. It's not something I learned.
I didn't ask you a question, sir. You were asked by the state about whether or not you mentioned to the police that there's a statement that Mr. Miu told you that he was looking for little girls. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. It's not in your statement to police. I'm telling you that. Do you know that?
No, that's a,
Sustained.
Do you know that it's not in your statement,
I do not.
your recorded statement to police anywhere?
I'm
that you
not
say
aware
that
of
he
that.
was looking for little girls?
I don't recall, no.
But is it your testimony that you recall telling officers that?
I feel like I did, yes. I still do. I
So
feel like
then
I
it
did.
should be in this,
It should be, yes. I'm almost positive I did.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'm almost positive I told them that.
Well, if you're almost positive that you told them that, would you have an explanation for why it's not in here?
No, sir.
Your Honor, speculation.
Overruled.
No, sir.
And there's at least at that point, the six of you,
Yep.
you see him walk toward the blonde woman, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So he walks out of your path, does he not?
Yeah, for a split second, yeah.
He's over there talking to the woman for more than a split second, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can go by, can't you?
We could have, yes.
But now you're getting braver because of the number of people that are around.
Yes,
right?
because there was adults and we were trying to handle the situation.
Right. You guys start to try to handle the situation instead of just going by, which is what you could have done, right?
It was all so quick, and like I don't really feel like no one really leaving that situation says it was all so quick, and the commotion was just like everywhere. We were just young kids that were curious as to what was going on, and we wanted to see it finish what we were seeing.
You wanted to see it finish because it was on tape, right?
I'm not sure I understand your question.
Juwan Cockfield's videotaping this entire thing, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Right. You wanted to see how this tape played out. You wanted to see how this incident finished, right?
I wouldn't say we ever did it just for like a camera, like a video.
Well, do you remember him yelling for the culture? Remember that?
I do not.
You don't remember him yelling that?
I don't.
Okay. Do you remember somebody in your group yelling or saying to somebody, you got 10 seconds? Remember that?
You don't recall that?
Did you say that?
I did not.
Okay. So Mr. Miu moves over to the blonde. You agree there's a path to go through, but you want to see this through, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to see through?
Just the commotion. I don't know. We were just watching. None of us touched him. None of us did anything.
Right. You want to see you want to see how the commotion.
And we didn't want to
is.
leave also the two girls that were talking to him alone. Like, I mean, there's just so much stuff, like, you couldn't really say, like, we should just leave. Because I don't know who would just leave in that situation. Because it was all so quick.
People
And
who were scared might want to leave, right?
Objection, Your Honor, it's a question.
That was a question. Overruled.
Right?
could you repeat that?
People who were scared might want to leave, right?
Yes, but when we saw the adults, we felt more comfortable.
Oh, you guys began to call him a pedophile and a predator, right?
Yes.
You guys are taunting him, aren't you?
I wouldn't say taunting. I'd say just telling it how it was, and he made us feel that way, and he scared us, and
So you were paying him back.
I wouldn't say paying him back, no.
Well, would you agree you guys are around him? All
No.
pointing, hold on, all pointing at him, chanting at him, right?
We weren't really all around him, no, but we were chanting and saying, pedophile, get him, like, he's weird, all that stuff.